Joe from Guitars and Cards, because I like guitars and I like cards. It's a Bowman Khalil Watson yellow. I think it's pretty cool Mojo refractor. Anyways, today I have a guitar that I've been going crazy over for the past 2 years, but it's just been really expensive. Originally, I was watching this one YouTuber, and he had a Les Paul that had a blue and green flame that was just beautiful. And you notice from my other 2 videos that I like the flame, and I like the blue color too. So I was going crazy for it, but I couldn't find it for a good price. And so I looked everywhere just for anything that looked like amazingly blue flame. Blue with green flame, and I came across a website, Amped Guitars, and they had the Caravelle, I think, Caravelle. Anyways, and I saw it, and I was like, wow, this thing's beautiful, but it was just really expensive, so I didn't want to get it. And then 6 months went by, and I still didn't get it, but I found it again, and then 6 months go by, and I'm like, nah, it's still expensive. And I found it again, and 6 months went by again. But I didn't want to spend the money, but I noticed that the price was on Reverb, and the price had gone down. And I'm like, and at the time, I just didn't have the funds. So what I did was I think I just kept it as like a save in my Reverb. And then about 3 weeks ago, I went back there and I made an offer that was like, I think it was like $75 cheaper than what they wanted, and including shipping. And I was like, okay, let's see if they want to pick up on that. And they were good with it. So I'm in the garage again, and it's probably 98 degrees outside, so it's hot. So but I want to make the next one somewhere else. I just wanted to get this video out so you guys can see this guitar, because on YouTube there are no guitars like this, none. It just doesn't exist. Not that I mean, no one's done a review on it, and I thought this is perfect because I've been wanting this guitar, and I finally got this guitar for a price that I want to pay. It's a B stock. Just like that last Harley Benton that I had was a B stock, so I'm hoping for the best. Like that one was like perfect. So, but I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to knock this out because this is the only one. I also want to give a shout out to Megadeth. I'm wearing my Megadeth concert shirt from their tour that they had back in 2010, I think it was. And I have my Dave Mustaine Angel of Death guitar. This guitar is great. I put EMGs on it, just like I said in the other videos. I love EMGs. EMGs is great. This is EMG 81 and 85 in the chrome. These are chrome, so it's beautiful. It sounds fantastic. I just wanted to throw that in there. Anyways, let's open this thing so we can take a look at this, and then I can get out of this and out of the heat. Hold on a second. Right here. Comes in a normal box, unlike those other guitars, because it's just a normal place selling a guitar. Supposedly it comes with a gig bag. Obviously, I wouldn't expect it to come with a case because I got it for a good price. So if it's a decent gig bag, it's worth it. So let's see. Yeah, it's a gig bag. Okay, let's pull this thing out. Gotta move the box out of the way. Yeah, it's a nice gig bag actually. Okay. So it's a zero gravity, like I said, Caravelle with the blue flame. This is the first time opening it, so you see it when I see it. So let's see what it looks like. All right, it's got the headstock protection for it in the box. That's a good thing. It's a, like I said, it's blue-green. It's got a Floyd rose. I believe it's a special. It's got zero gravity pickups, which I'm probably going to take out, you know, switch it. It's got a maple neck. They said the body's mahogany with the maple. It's probably a veneer on it. So, and I have no problems with that. The Harley Benton one, the Amber Flame, was fantastic. What a beautiful guitar that was. And even if it is a super thin veneer like they do, instead of a thick top, as long as it looks beautiful and they do it good, who cares? That's the way I see it. Especially if you can get it for a cheaper price than like some of the $1,000 guitars. I'm not going to buy that. Anyways, all right, let's pull her out. All right, you can see it first there. The headstock, zero gravity. The blue-green flame, I really like that. To me, it looks beautiful. Oh, great. I don't know if something happened, but it looks like the tremolo system might have been damaged. Or one of the strings broke. Either way, this video probably won't be me playing it, because it'll take me a while to hook it up and get everything going. Just as I thought, one of the strings broke. Looks like maybe they just came out. It's a, like I said, it's Floyd Rhodes Special. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the strings came off. If I can fix it quick, I will. However, if you want to take a look at that green flame, one of the things I didn't say last time is if you can see the grain move like that, then it's really well done. And a lot of times they do the matchbooking, which is they take half of it, and so it should line up half in right in between, like the 3 lockers, 3 on this side, these 3 on this side should go through the middle, and it looks like that's how it is. It's a B stock, so it looks like it's got a couple little spots here. Okay, and all right, I'm going to fix this thing up, and I'll do another review model on it, okay, or review video for this, okay? Right now, it looks like my camera's going crazy because it's hot in here too. So, hello everyone. This is Larry Joe back, of course. I bought this guitar. This is the second part, which is a zero gravity Caravelle, Caravelle, whatever it is. And it came with this. This is a Floyd Rose Special. You see it says Floyd Rose Special. If I can get a good shot. There it is. Okay. Now, this Floyd Rose Special and the one that's on there that I put on there, there's a huge difference. The one down there is the Korean version of the original. It has all stainless steel, or not stainless, they're hardened steel saddles, and everything's steel in it. This special has stainless steel base plate. This is steel, not stainless, but hardened steel. This is hardened steel, but the locking saddles where you put the string in, okay, they are not. They are made of zinc. And in fact, here's the nut that goes in to tighten it. When I pulled that guitar out of the bag, 3 strings was off. As soon as I saw that, I started getting nervous. If it's 1 string was off, it probably snapped somewhere along the lines. And this happens, I just put another string on it. But 3 strings were off. One of them I got to tighten down, but the other ones, they didn't tighten down. They stripped out. And in fact, if you can see that little line on there, that's a piece of metal from the inside of this locking saddle. Okay? This happens because this is a Floyd Rose special, and they put them on tons of different, every company puts these on tons of different guitars. This is a substandard tremolo system. And this is what happens. So when I got this out and these stripped out on me, I contacted the people I bought it from, Amped Guitars, and they said that they were looking for the pieces, and then I said, you know, instead of looking for the pieces, I'll just take a partial refund, and then I'll buy it from the Floyd Rose site, because you can buy the saddles that are the 1000 models like that are the locking saddles for like $70. I figured if they give me 50 back, then I put 20, and then I can fix this. However, and I plan on doing that in the future. However, I anticipated this. So I did have a 1000 that I thought maybe I might need if this happens. And it did happen. So, and that's the one right here. You can see right here. See the way it says Floyd Rose, not special. This is a Floyd Rose 1000 hardened steel. Everything's steel, not zinc. So it'll not strip out. If it strips out, I've never seen it on these. These are really good. So what I did is I put this on it because I anticipated that. And because of the climate I live at, I had to adjust the truss rod for the neck like 3 or 4 times. I've had this guitar for about a month now. I just haven't had a chance to make the video because it's been so hot in the garage. So that's the reason why I'm in my bedroom again. One thing too, it's the flame top. The people that sent it to me, Amped Guitars, they said I could send this back. However, look at that flame top. That flame top is almost one of a kind. It looks so beautiful. It's not perfect though. So in one of the other videos, I mentioned that they take a thin veneer and put it on top of it, and they put it in a machine that shrink wraps it like to the body. Okay, they do that, and that's what they did on this one. It looks perfect. I don't want to return it, but at the same time, you can see flaws like cracks in it, like right here. You can see that little black line right there? That's a crack in it. They covered it in the clear coat, or however they do the clear coat, and you don't feel it. You don't feel that at all, but you can definitely see it. And there's another one right there. If I can get the light to catch it. There it is. Right there. Right there is the other one. And other than that, it's pretty good, and it's got the contour here. And like I said, this thing looks too good to return. I can't return it. I really didn't want to return it. Anyways, and I put the Floyd Rose 1000 on it, and I think it's holding tune pretty good. One thing I wanted to show too is I got it, the locking tuners, and you can see the nut here. There's a lot of space here, which you usually don't see in and because this thing goes for almost 700, not B stock. This is a B stock. And on this side, if you see, there's a lot of space right there. And for the locking tuners, it looks like there's a lot of space on the outside of the locking tuners. These lockdown nuts, they should be wide and they should cover the string completely, and they don't. So I might just change that out. Also, like I mentioned, since I'm in the desert, there was fret sprouts, and I took a file to it, just like Film Night does it. You can go to any of his videos on his site, and it shows you how to do it. And you got to be real careful not to scrape the side of the fretboard. But I did that, and like I said, I put the 1000 on it, and I've had it for a month now, and I don't want to give it up. I don't want to give it up at all. In fact, here, let me plug it in. We'll get a little plane out, and I'll show you what I'm talking about the Floyd. Now, it has Wilkinson pickups. So, since I'm going to keep the guitar, I'm going to change those to EMGs, 81 and 85, and just put the wiring in, and it's not a big deal. But they sound pretty good, though. Yeah. There it is. Throw a little bit more volume into it. Yeah, it sounds pretty good with those Wilkinsons. I would say if you're going to buy one of these and it has the Wilkinson, you don't have to change it. A lot of people would like these. They sound just as good as Seymour Duncan in my eyes. However, I just like the EMGs better, and I'm always going to like the EMGs, so it doesn't even matter. But let me test out the tremolo, and I'll show you. This is, like I said, this is the Floyd Rose 1000, which is the Korean version of the original, which I think this is a great tremolo. And we'll do some drops and stuff. Let me pull some other stuff out. Alright, now I did a lot more than most people do with the tremolo we used there. Not everybody does that much, but it's locked, but I think it went out a little bit here. No, it's still good. I may not like how the locking nut is up here, but I've been messing with this thing for a while. I finally got it set up the way I wanted. Like I said, I adjusted the truss rod at least 4 times, and once I got the Floyd Rose seated to where it needed to be, I think it's good.
I think the Floyd Rose 1000 that I had is a perfect fit, and when I play it, and after all the adjustments I made, this thing sounds I'm playing through my Vox, so it sounds really good. That little guy plays really good. Anyways, this is the Zero Gravity Caravelle, and besides the tremolo, I think everything was good. Like I said, I'm going to change out the EMGs, but the tremolo was definitely substandard. So if you're ever going to buy one of these or similar, and it comes with the Floyd Rose Special, my suggestion, you email them and say, hey, is there any way to get a Floyd Rose 1000 or the original Floyd Rose to go on it, because I know all the companies send them out, their guitars out, and there's billions of freaking Floyd Rose Specials out there. But if you're going to have a guitar that's above a certain price, you really need to have something that's not going to let you down. You don't want to be like me and you pull it out of the bag and then 3 strings are messed up, and then you try to tighten them down. One works and then the other 2 strips out completely. I have a lot of experience with doing Floyd Roses and guitars and stuff, and like 35 years of doing it. I'm not a repair tech guy in any way, but I see it like this. If you bought this and then pulled it out, you'd probably be like, this sucks. And you won't have the capability of swapping out a tremolo, and you'd have to send this back, and then you lose the time. And in fact, the body and everything, it's a great guitar. It really is. Just the tremolo system was just garbage. So consider that whenever you consider buying from this company that has the Floyd Rose Special, or any company, because Dean, Jackson, Schecter, several of them comes with the Floyd Rose Special. So it's on you, but try to think about it and think that, Larry Joe got this and it had problems because of Floyd Rose Special. If you ever seen any of my videos, you would see this and you know that they do have problems. I'm going to let you go now, and I appreciate you coming back with me. The first part of the video, it's pissed me off a little bad, really bad when the pieces are off. Anyways, if you like what you see, give me a like and subscribe if you like what I do. Like I said, I don't want anyone to do something they don't want to do. If you don't like it, whatever. Please leave comments, because I need to know exactly what you guys are feeling, what you want. And that's about it. Thank you so much, and have a good night.